This project called for an elegant and timeless design, but with a little modern flair. That's why we're using the iconic wall by Techo-Bloc made with clean block technology. The great thing about this product is not only is it beautiful, but it's easy to build with too. As we can see, a lovely slate texture, clean lines, long linear appearance, and it's part of the Fascia collection where every component was engineered with the installer in mind. Let's take a look. We'll remove the fascia panel to reveal the structural blocks behind. I'll take this apart and show you step by step how this comes together. First component we see here is called the base block unit. It's 14 inches deep, 24 inches long. This gives us a great, smooth, uniform surface on which to lay our structural blocks. It's all about speed and efficiency, and just as quickly as we can screed out a bedding layer to lay slabs, we can lay these units, and then we're ready to fly. We can take our structural blocks. You'll notice they have this ergonomic handle, and on the front, an alignment tab. This fits right into the engineered groove on the base block. So I can take this, sit it in the groove, line it up. It's locked into place and it's perfectly aligned. This makes installation quick and easy. Once these are in, the next step is the installation of the fascia panel, which will rest directly on this ledge. Pick it up, sit it down, and then when I take my next structural block, always sweep this off. That alignment tab will sit right in this engineered groove on the top of the fascia unit. Take our time, line that up. And once it's in, I take my PVC clips, included for free with every pallet, slide that into the center groove on the block. And everything is aligned, everything's locked into place. Final great benefit here of these structural units is all the structural integrity of the wall resides in these dry cast blocks. So any dimensional variations in the fascia unit will not affect my productivity, will not affect my alignment, will not affect how level each course is. It's a great benefit of this system. One last thing about that base block, it's 60 millimeters thick, just like a lot of our pavers and slabs. So in this application, I can slide that right in there and maximize the usable square footage of this retaining wall system. But sometimes we don't need to use this base block. Let's go check out one of those situations right now. What's up, Peter?
Alex, are we?
All right. So what's going on here? Well, looks like we're building some steps.
You got it, yeah. So we've decided not to use our base block in this application.
Okay.
Because we're trying to achieve a 6-inch rise for our step.
Okay.
Okay, but we do need to start on a level surface.
Right.
So because our structure blocks have that engineered tab,
Yeah.
we've got to knock that off.
Okay.
Very lightly with a chisel and mallet. Just a small,
Nice and light.
very simple touch, so which gives us a flat surface to build up with our staircase.
Just like we would with the base blocks. So
That's
that
right.
kind of cancels each other out. So working on this material, we're okay there. What
Correct.
about alignment?
For alignment, great question. So using that base block, it's foolproof. But here we're not using it. So what we did was use a chalk line to mark the back
Okay, I see
of the
that.
block.
It's very clear. Nice bright blue right there on that gator base.
We have no room for error there.
Okay.
So we'll install the structure blocks on the back of that chalk line, and then we'll move forward with the build of the fascia.
Why'd you do the back and not the front?
Yeah, so we've got our structural block here. We've got our fascia unit, which has a dimension at the front.
Okay.
So we're adding dimensions together. Let's just use the
Avoid
actual
the math.
block
That
we're
part's
building
clean,
with.
it's straight. Let's just go off of there.
You got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we're building a set of steps. That's why we have this other column of blocks back here. I see there's a gap.
Yeah.
What are we doing about that?
Great question. So we want to fill that void with a 3/4 clear or any type of washed aggregate,
Okay.
so that we have that void fill and we can build up structurally sound.
So a good 57 stone will do the
Works
trick in
as well.
here. And last question I have is, these units, normally when we're building a wall, there's another structural block that comes on top, ties that in and locks into place. Here we don't have that because this is 60 millimeters or 2 3/8 below finished grade of that step. We just have a cap to put on. So how are we going to secure this?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll bridge the structural block into the fascia block with a bead of glue in the direction of the flow of water,
Okay.
which is going to give strength between the fascia unit and the structural block, as well as keep our cap in place.
Okay, so that's the cap right there.
Let's put it in.
Nice Raffinato 60 in beige cream. It'll complement the rock garden brown iconic wall really nicely. What's the overhang we're looking for?
Project calls for 1 inch of overhang. So let's just double check that. I'll tap in a bit. I'm good here. You're perfect there.
Look at that.
Yeah, awesome.
Tell you what, man, this looks great. I'll let you finish up and then we'll get to backfilling.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Cool.
Alex.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.